on to all my Capricorns out there. So please make sure to get my book at Amazon.com. The link to that is in the description box below. Sorry about this. I'm so used to saying Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com, but I'm actually I got to get used to saying Amazon because I am officially a self-published author, just as I said I was going to do. If you'd like to contact, if you'd like to get that book at Amazon, it's definitely available. The link to that is in the description box below. If this reading resonated with you and you would like to contact me for a personal reading, relationship tips, or any other of my many services, feel free to do so by contacting me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, or you can contact or you can make an order on the website Kareemspiritworks.wixsite.com. All right, so let's get into it for the Capricorns. So what I'm seeing here for the Capricorns is the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Star, very interesting, right? You have the Five of Wands, the Tower, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and last but not least, you have the Six of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you Capricorns, no major arcana that represents Capricorn, but this is quite an eventful reading because you have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and you have the Seven of Swords. So these three cards are important because what I'm seeing here for you Capricorns is, I'm just seeing how a lot of you Capricorns need to understand to watch how it is that you think about relationships, okay? Because how you perceive being in a relationship with someone or getting to know someone will really change how you deal with them, or how it is that you deal with them. And why that's important is because you got the Star card and the Five of Wands. Okay, the Star card and the Five of Wands is that you want to start a relationship with somebody, but you're quite doubtful that this relationship is actually going to really spark up anything serious or meaningful. I'm just saying, like I said, I'm just saying how a lot of you Capricorns are just kind of really down in the dumps and really you want to be in a relationship, but you Capricorns may not necessarily be ready because you're still very much so doubtful of what goes on or what may or may not actually happen if you were to try to get to know somebody. I'm just seeing how the Tower, I'm just seeing how you got a lot of, you know what I mean? You got a lot of uncertainty and doubt where you just don't take a lot of people seriously as far as them really being in the dating world. You don't take that seriously. A lot of you Capricorns don't. And the Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups is a reminder of there's still some good people out here. It's just a matter of, you're going to have to go looking for it because, over selfishness is the order of the day, where people act like they don't understand concepts of selflessness. You know what I mean? They act like, you know what I mean? The ego is ruling them, 100%. They act like, they don't understand concepts, like you'll say certain things like you need to let go of your ego. Huh? What? Huh? I don't know what you, huh? What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? What? And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, this is why it is that you're not going to be in a relationship because that what? Because they plan like they don't know, while at the same time playing games really with themselves, because it's this mentality that a lot of people tend to have of, the mentality is, oh, I say that I want to be in a relationship, but not really. You Capricorns don't want to be that person because this is a small world. And see, what's going to happen here is that if you do that enough times to people, where you hang out with people, but things don't necessarily fit to how you like it, you're going to start to develop a reputation, right, of not necessarily really being serious with trying to get to know somebody. So then you're going to develop a reputation of being a tease. You shouldn't want that, you know what I mean? And let me see. So the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords represent, you really got to start digging deep as to what do you want and why do you keep deviating? Because I'm honestly seeing how a lot of you Capricorns want a date, but then when you go out on a date, or you, not necessarily a date, but when you go to hang out with someone, you want to hang out with someone, and you try to go hang out with someone, you get cold feet. And this is not like you Capricorns. You know, Capricorns, even though Capricorns may have uncertainty and doubt and stuff like this in the privacy of their own home sometimes, this can also represent how a lot of you, how a lot of you Capricorns, you know, you even starting to appear uncertain and doubtful in the public eye. And Capricorn, y'all are zodiac signs that spend time building up your reputation. This is not like you. So what I'm suggesting to you Capricorns is for you Capricorns to ultimately really just take a step back from trying to date people right now. Take another month. And if people come up to you and try to say something to you, cool. That all of that is well and good. But at the same time, don't be out here trying to hang out with people knowing good and well that you don't want to do that. You see what I mean? So if you can do that, you would be all right. Your reputation will be spared. Because see, what happens is that people who have that mentality, and I'm not saying that you Capricorns are playing people intentionally, but what I'm saying is, regardless of whether or not people play others intentionally, it still has a very terrible ending to it, to the people who participate in it, right, long enough, because we're playing the long game. And the reason why that happens is because ultimately, like I said, word gets around and you become unpicked, because that becomes your lifestyle. And I'm sure you Capricorns don't want to be by yourselves, because, hold on, because you move over, because you Capricorns want to be loved, and you Capricorns want to be respected and admired. Right? So let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Because the Knight of Cups did come up a couple of times, you know. The Queen of Wands, the Judgment, and then you have the Nine of Wands. So these cards right here to clarify the Knight of Cups, this represents how, again, be mindful of how it is that you interact with people, because you know what I mean? You don't want to create extra drama where it's not supposed to be, especially if you didn't intend it. The Judgment and the Nine of Wands represents, if you know that you don't want to hang out with this person, text them, call them. If you really want to, you could meet them face to face, let them know that what it is. Because if you don't and you just ghost them, like I said, word gets around. You don't want that. So let's clarify another card. Let's clarify the Star. Let's clarify the Star card. What are you Capricorns wanting? What do you Capricorns looking to get? What exactly? Okay. So we have the Five of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Okay. So this is one of those cards that's a trap. So the Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I'm just seeing how it is that you like I said, you want to be on a date. You want to hang out with somebody. You want to get to know somebody, right? And I'm just using the word date to clarify what I'm talking about, because people don't even use that word anymore too much like that anyway. They do, but when they use it, they usually mean in a very casual kind of way. And then you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about how it is that you're creating a lot of misunderstandings based upon you being all over the place. And then the High Priestess represents you really haven't necessarily gotten over your last partner that did you wrong. So a lot of you Capricorns need to learn to get over that before you can get to this one. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot more drama even when you're trying to date and you decide to stick with dating. You're still going to have a lot of drama coming to you because you're going to create it. And that's going to paint you into a wall, right? So you don't want that to happen to you, right? Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.